there is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Index on the rise, Wall Street pundits predict no more hikes in the interest rate for the next quarter.
Henry, where are you?
In here, Mama.
Recapping our local headlines for the hour, it looks like that rainstorm from the northeast has dissipated. So we can expect scattered low clouds in the AM, clearing by early afternoon and followed by some sunshine.
I'm waiting, Henry.
In a minute, Mama. Bolie's gonna be on the news.
Henry, come in the kitchen right now.
1 more minute.
And in sports, here's a flash from the past. One of the city's favorite sons is set for an important boxing match tonight at St. Nick's Arena.
Mama, come here.
What is it?
Quick.
For this battling middleweight, tonight's the night, the one that counts.
I thought you were going to help me with the dishes.
Look.
Henry, I need you now.
Look.
Why, that's a picture of Bolie.
But after such a checkered career, can he make a comeback?
I know.
To put it another way, is this bout really necessary? No fighter lasts forever, and sports fans don't want to see a good man take a beating in the ring. So here's this reporter's advice to Bolie Jackson. It's time to pack it in. Find another line of work if you have to, but take care of yourself and stay out of the game. Get a job behind the scenes, training younger, stronger, talented young bloods whose careers are ahead instead of behind them.
Now.
Yes, Mama.
You're a good boy, Henry, but you gotta learn. Don't get your hopes up too high or you'll... Where are you going now?
I gotta see Bolie.
Leave him alone. He must be busy getting ready.
But he needs me.
Listen to me, Henry. Some things you just can't wish for. They're too big. You just set yourself up for a big disappointment.
Please. He's my friend.
Well, just for a second, but don't you get in his way now.
I won't.
In and out of the ring, it's been up and down. After a string of early victories, he found it hard to keep getting up again and again. So read the handwriting on the wall. Don't get hurt this time, champ. You proved you could do it. Now it's time to step aside.
Oh, Bolie, please, please listen to the man.
In this corner of the universe, a prize fighter named Bolie Jackson, 183 pounds, a little over his best weight, and an hour and a half away from his chance for a comeback at St. Nick's Arena. Mr. Bolie Jackson, who now lives in a tenement building and by the standards of his profession is an aging, over-the-hill relic of what was, and who now sees a reflection in his dresser mirror of a man who left too many pieces of his youth in too many stadiums for too many years before too many screaming people. Mr. Bolie Jackson, who might do well to look for some gentle magic in the hard-surfaced glass that stares back at him from somewhere in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, The Big Tall Wish, starring Blair Underwood, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Hey, Bolie, you in there?
Henry, what you doing here?
Want to help you get ready for the fight. Can I?
Yeah, sure you can. We're friends, aren't we? Come on in.
Okay.
Go on, sit down on the bed while I finish packing my gear.
You feeling good, Bolie? You feeling sharp? Take a tiger tonight, huh, Bolie?
Take a tiger, Henry. Gonna take me a tiger.
Show me how you're gonna do it.
Left, right, and one in the stomach. Bow! Just like that.
Yeah.
Then lift him up by the tail.
And then what?
and throw them all the way out to the 9th row.
Looking at yourself in the mirror, huh? Yeah, you're looking good, Bolie. You're looking sharp.
You gonna watch it on TV?
You foolin'? I'll yell so loud, you'll hear me all the way to St. Nick's.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I see in the mirror? A fighter don't need a scrapbook, Henry. You want to know about what he's done, where he's been? You can read it right in his face. He's got the whole story right there, cut into his skin.
Yeah. Well, where'd you get that scar anyway?
Which one?
Over your eye.
Ah, that's St. Louis. Guy named Sailor Levette. Real fast boy. And see this nose? That was Memorial Stadium, Syracuse, New York. Italian boy. Fought like Henry Armstrong, all hands and arms, just like a windmill all over you. That was the first time I ever had my nose broke twice in one fight.
Did it hurt bad?
Sure it did. What you think?
Gee, Bolie, that's tough.
Moving south, Henry, moving south. Now, this here, Miami, Florida. Boy got me up against a ring post, did this here, with his laces on the face. That's where you read it. Start at the first match and move across Pittsburgh, Boston, Syracuse. I'm a tired old man, Henry. Tired old man trying to catch a bus. But the bus already gone. Left a couple of years ago.
Aw, that ain't true.
Here, look for yourself. Hands all heavy, legs all rubbery, short breath, one eye not so good, and there I go running down the street trying to catch this bus to glory.
Stop talking like that.
I'm only telling the truth.
Bolie, you're gonna catch a tiger tonight.
I'm sure gonna try.
I know you are, 'cause I'm gonna make a wish. I'm gonna make a big, tall wish. And you ain't gonna get hurt none either. I'm gonna make a wish that you don't. You hear? I don't want you getting hurt. You've been hurt enough already, and you're my friend, Bolie. You're my good and close friend.
You are a good boy, Henry. Good boy. And I thank you. Now, you go on. I gotta get my gym bag packed.
I'll wait and walk you downstairs.
Okay, boy. Okay. I'd like that just fine.
There you are, Henry.
Hi, Mama.
Where did you run off to?
I'm helping Bolie.
Well, don't get in his way.
You got quite a boy there, Francis. Quite a boy.
I hope he didn't bother you too much.
Him? No. He talks like a little old man sometimes, you know. Real intense. Says I'm his good and close friend.
Well, you are.
You know, he's mine, too. I don't think I ever had a friend like Henry.
You're good to him, Bolie. You're real good to him. Taking him to ball games all the time, taking him out for walks. Hard for a boy not to have a father around. He never did know his.
I know he didn't.
He won't be going to bed tonight till you get back.
Don't let him stay up too late.
Take care of yourself, Bolie. I hope you don't get hurt none.
I'll work hard on it.
I'm going to make a wish, Bolie. I'm going to make a wish nothing happens to you. So don't you be afraid, understand? Don't you be afraid, no matter what, 'cause nothing can hurt you. You hear me? Nothing.
That boy.
You're more than his friend, Bolie. He's got you in a shrine.
Why would he do that?
'Cause you deserve it.
Scared old man who don't remember nothing except how to bleed. I don't fit in no shrine, Francis.
Don't talk like that.
But you tell him. You tell him how I'm obliged for his wish.
I think he already knows.
'Cause that's what I need right now. Just a little magic.
He's been talking about making a wish all day.
Has he?
He's all the time making wishes, Bolie. I see him standing there in the bedroom in the dark, looking out of the window. I come in real quiet and I say, "Henry, why don't you go to sleep?" And he turns around with that serious little face of his and he says, "Making a wish, Mama. Making a wish for this, making a wish for that." Oh, he's all the time wishing. Why, just the other night.
What?
Oh, it was nothing.
Tell me.
Well, I needed some more money for the rent, $50. Henry said he was going to make the big, tall wish. That's his biggest kind, the big, tall wish. He don't waste it on just anything. It's what he calls the most important one. That was last Friday. And then what do you know? A woman I did some nursing for out on the island sent me a check. Just like that. A check for $50. And that was exactly how much I needed.
I was real lucky.
Yeah, that's what it was. Luck.
Little boys are something, huh?
Yes, they are.
Little boys with their heads full up with dreams. And then, when does it happen, Francis?
What do you mean?
When do they suddenly know there ain't any magic? When does somebody push their face down on the sidewalk and say to them, "Hey, little boy, it's concrete. That's what the world is made out of. Concrete and gutters and dirty old buildings and tears for every minute you're alive."
Oh, Bolie.
When do they find out that you can wish your whole life away?
But sometimes what we wish for, it can come true. You know that part too, don't you?
I know I'm all wished out. That's the only thing I know for sure.
Good luck tonight, Bolie. We'll be waiting for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. You kiss him goodnight for me now if it gets too late.
I will.
Hey, Bolie, knock him out for me.
Yeah, no TKO, out cold.
I got a bet down on you.
That no good bum.
I thank y'all sincerely. You folks are good neighbors.
Bolie, we all know you're the best.
Well, just don't bet too much now.
Why not? You're gonna beat him, aren't you?
Yeah, which round? Want to call it?
How about the first round? Put him out of his misery.
I'll do the best I can, boys. Best I can. Hey, Joe.
There you are, Jackson.
What's happening?
What you standing back here for? You're supposed to be getting ready.
Just checking out the house.
Well, forget about it. Thomas won't cut you a piece of the action. Not tonight.
How come?
Not much box office. Too many people at home watching on TV. So all you get's the guarantee.
That's all right. Just wanted to check it out.
Been a while.
A while. It's always the same. Cigars, beer, hot dogs, sweat, canvas. Never forget places like this, the way they smell. All this time, I guess I missed it.
Go on in the dressing room.
In a minute.
I'll give you a rub down.
We got time.
Something wrong, Jackson?
Like what?
You're not freezing up on me.
I'm here, aren't I? I've been working out all month.
No offense. I just thought, seeing as how you've been away for a while.
Don't talk down to me, Joe.
You might have a slight case of the jitters, that's all.
Not me. Never did. Never will.
Don't worry about it. You'll do fine.
Sure I will.
You look good. You really do. How was the weigh-in, Slugger?
Right on the money.
Like I said, you're looking real good.
He didn't last long.
He never does anymore.
Slugger Malone. Never could take a punch.
That's why he's on the mid-card, ever since you put him away in Philly.
That was a long time ago.
Longer for him.
8, 9, 10,
How's that boy I got tonight?
Nothing much. He still don't know what he's doing. All over the place.
Still pretty young.
Yeah, he's just a kid. Better take it easy on him. Never see that left jab coming.
All right, stand back. Let him through.
How you doing, Malone?
That you, Bolie?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, man.
Saw the fight.
Sorry about that.
You did all right. Stayed on your feet. Let me see that eye.
Get away from my boy, Jackson. He's hurt.
They tagged me pretty good.
It's not too bad. Clean cut. It kind of heals up fast.
Come on, Malone.
Hold up. Slugger. You're gonna be okay. You hear me?
Hey, Bolie. Where you been anyway? I ain't seen you around.
Here and there. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know.
You just take it easy for a while. Be good as new. You'll see.
You still got the left jab?
Sure I do.
You show, Bolie. I got a bet down on you. Well, I was gonna, but
Let's go, Slugger.
I'll see you, Malone.
Yeah, I see you in the funny papers.
Move it.
Hey, Bolie. When you gonna give me a rematch, huh?
Anytime, Slugger. Anytime.
He was never that much.
He did the best he could. All he can do.
Yeah, well, you better lace him up now.
Sure, Joe.
Thomas will be waiting.
I bet he will.
It's almost showtime. Hurry up, Mazel. I got it. There, Bolie. Your hands are taped real good, just like old times. How's it feel?
Feels okay. Feels good, Joe.
Sure it does.
Nice and tight, the way I like it.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What did I tell you? He's all ready, Thomas.
Uh-huh. Put out that cigar, will you?
What do you care?
I gotta breathe in here.
Well, you hired me to rep you for the night, Bolie. It's a package deal. Me and the cigar.
I told you to butt it out.
Maybe you can back that up. Maybe not.
No, maybe. Give it to me.
Yeah, you got attitude, I'll say that for you. I like that in my boys. This one here, he's a pretty feisty old man.
He ain't old.
You know what I think? The older they are, the louder they talk. And the more they want, the less chance they got to get it.
How'd I get you tonight?
Bolie?
Just lucky, I guess. I'm a bargain, Bolie. I'm the expert on has-beens.
I've seen your boys.
Have you?
Catchers, aren't they? All of them. Guaranteed 2 rounds each. Shovel them in, shovel them out. Then sew them back together for the next time.
That's the way to do it, if that's all you got to work with.
He don't mean nothing, Thomas.
Maybe I do.
Month or so from now, Bolie, maybe I'll sign you at the back door.
That's what you think?
Well, why not? You're long gone. You've had it. Wait till after tonight. You'll want to get in the stable, too.
That's right.
All you have to do is guarantee 2 rounds. 2! 3 prelims every month. Do that standing on your head, can't you?
I thought the smell came with the cigar, but you wear it all over you, Thomas. You know something? You stink.
Mm-hmm. You tell him, champ. Let's see if you can do it in the ring.
Jackson, 10 minutes.
Yeah, he'll be there.
I pulled you for a manager this time.
Well, just lucky, I guess.
So let's see if you can do your job. Now, what about tonight?
What about tonight?
Better sit down and lace him up.
What should I look out for?
You serious?
I only seen this boy fight once. That was a couple of years ago.
I could say.
No?
I never seen him.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
What about it, Joe? That's true?
Well, I don't know.
You watched him fight, all right?
Hey, let go of me.
As a matter of fact, you've seen him 6 times in the past year. I keep up, see?
Hey, you're imagining things.
You are a piece of garbage, Thomas. You're betting on him, aren't you? Aren't you?
You got a mouth on you, Jackson, you know that?
Yeah? You think so?
Bolie, what are you doing?
You better listen to Joe.
It ain't enough he sells wrecks by the pound. He comes in here for some dirty money, supposed to help me, and then he bets on the other guy. I may be a bum upstairs in another 10 minutes, but I'ma fight a beautiful first round in here.
Hey, you touch me again, I'll have you up for 10 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, I swear to you, Bolie, I'll fix your wagon good. Lay off me, Bolie. You're digging your own grave, you crummy tanker.
Bolie, please, don't hit him again.
Ugh, you just got lucky you hit the wall instead of me that time.
Bolie, your hand.
See you later, Jackson.
Let me see it. Oh, man, what'd you go and do that for?
Don't worry about me.
It wasn't enough you had to spot him all those years. It wasn't enough, huh? Now you gotta walk in with 4 busted knuckles. Oh, you're bleeding right through the tape.
So what? You've seen blood before?
I'll put a bandage on it.
Leave it.
Bolie, come here.
I don't care, Joe. Somebody's got to teach that lowlife a lesson.
Maybe so.
Maybe.
But not you. Not tonight. Okay, Jackson, you're on. Well?
Well, nothing. Let's do it.
You sure, Bolie?
Give me my gloves.
Right here. Careful.
Poor little Henry.
Who?
I put 2 strikes on his magic already.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, Joe. It don't matter. Because he's got to learn.
Who's got to learn?
This friend of mine, his name Henry Temple. He's got to learn that there ain't no such thing as magic.
sad spectacle. Someone who didn't know when to hang it up. He seems unable to mount any kind of defense.
No!
Simmons moves in on him again. There goes one to the side of the head, beating him like a government mule.
No!
One to the breadbasket.
Ow!
A left-right combination to the head again.
Stop!
Oh, is that boy hurt? Is that boy hurt? Somebody ought to stop this carnage.
Don't watch anymore, Henry.
Stop it!
Please, turn it off now.
He's down. Jackson is down. It's as good as over.
Henry, do you hear me? Get away from the TV.
Please, Bolie.
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3.
Please, Bolie, please.
5,
Please.
6.
Please.
8,
9, 10, he's out! I can't believe it!
What happened?
Bolie! It's unbelievable. He's out. The man is out.
Simmons is out. One of the most amazing turnarounds we've ever seen. Bolie Jackson was as good as gone, but then somehow he reached way, way down, sucked it up, and landed a left jab and a combination that put the lights out for Simmons, the favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, Bolie Jackson has done it. He's back.
It's all over, Bolie.
Sorry, Joe.
What are you sorry for?
For letting you down.
You did it!
Who?
You did!
Did what?
Knocked him clean out!
You sure?
Look at him!
Where?
Hey, drag that bum out of here!
Which bum?
Simmons! Get an ambulance while you're at it! He ain't going nowhere!
Joe, I think I blacked out. I don't know what happened.
Well, I do. Everybody saw it. You put the old 1-2 on him, but good. Way to go, champ. Knew you could do it. Way to go.
Joe, my hand. My hand.
Is it broke?
No, it don't even hurt.
Then raise it up.
And the winner, by a knockout, at 123 in the second round, our own Bolie Jackson! Jackson, winner!
Come on, Bolie, put on your robe and let's go. Take a shower and get dressed. We got some celebrating to do.
Something's not right about this, Joe.
What do you mean?
I don't know what is. But something's not right about this. How do I look, Joe?
Like $1,000,000. You didn't need a shower. Never even worked up a sweat. Look in the mirror. Not a mark on you. Oh, you're beautiful, Bolie.
Yeah, but he kept on hitting me and hitting me.
When?
All through the first round and the second.
But you was bobbing and weaving. He never laid a glove on you.
You positive?
Yep, you done dandy.
Joe, look at this hand. My fingers are fine.
They sure are.
You were wrong, huh? Just bruised it, I guess. It hurt like anything, but somebody said I got him with it full on. It couldn't have been broken after all.
Who said it was?
You did, and it felt like it, too. I could feel the knuckles coming up through the bandage. I don't know, I could have sworn it was busted. And when he knocked me down...
What? He did what?
Knocked me down, Joe. When he knocked me down, I don't even remember getting up. And the next thing I knew, there was Simmons laying on his back.
Well, then you and me, we was in different arenas tonight.
What are you saying?
You didn't get knocked down, Bolie. You was never off your feet.
I wasn't?
No, you sure wasn't. This one you carried all the way, baby, just like the old days.
Who's that?
Your fans, who'd you think?
I don't believe you.
You want I should open the door and let him in?
Hey, Jackson, show us how you did it.
What a jab.
What a right. I knew he could.
Bolie, when you gonna fight again?
Hey, you're gonna get a title shot.
How about a picture?
Wait, Joe, close the door.
Just a minute, folks. The champ will be right out.
Let me get this straight.
What's to get? You hear that, Bunch? Enjoy it.
I wasn't off my feet.
Nope.
I didn't go down.
Not once. Would I lie to you? All these years, you ever know me to lie to you?
No.
Then what are you waiting for? Let's go and paint the town red.
No, I don't know, Joe. There's something I gotta do.
Like what?
Well, I sort of promised somebody I'd see him later, after the fight.
You don't mind if I have a good time, do you?
Nah, of course not, Joe. You're entitled. Just remember me to all the guys, okay? Maybe I'll hook up with you later.
You got it. Good night, old-timer. Just remember, I'm real proud of you.
Hey, there he is.
Beautiful, Bolie. I watched the whole thing.
Didn't take long. Second round.
Thank you.
Oh, you were great, Bolie. We seen you on the television. You was really great.
Just beautiful.
Let me feel your muscles. Wow, you clobbered him good. That was a real right hand. Where'd you get a right hand like that?
You know something? I don't know. I really don't know.
Ha, yeah, he don't know.
Thank you all. I gotta get inside now. Somebody I want to see. Francis, I just wondered if...
You should have seen him, Bolie. He like to went out of his mind. He was so happy. Whole building was shaking. You'd never believe it.
Is he...
He's up on the roof, waiting for you.
I'll see to him.
Send him down soon, Bolie. It's real late.
Bolie!
What do you say, Henry Temple? Come here and give me a hug.
You were a tiger, Bolie. You were a real tiger.
Look okay?
Sharp. Sharp like a champ. You was Armstrong and Lewis and Ali and everybody all wrapped up into one.
Oh, well, hey, you know something? That boy must have hit me so hard, he knocked the hurt right out of me.
How come?
'Cause, Henry, I don't remember a doggone thing. I mean, I must have really been punchy for a second because I thought he had me on my back. And there I was looking up at that old ref waving his arm down on me, and I was staring up at the light, blinking my eyes, and it must have been some kind of dream or something.
I don't know nothing about that.
Henry, I was never off my feet. I never got knocked down. That right?
I gotta go.
Henry, look at me, boy. Look at me. I was never off my feet. Say it. Am I your true friend?
Yeah.
Friends don't tell lies to each other. Now tell the truth. Henry, I'm asking you, was I laying on my back and on the way out?
Yes.
But nobody remembers it. Nobody at all except me. I thought it happened, but it didn't. I thought I was laying there on my back getting counted out, but everybody tells me.
Bolie, I made the big wish then. I had to make the big wish. I wish you were never knocked down. I just shut my eyes and I wished real hard. It was magic, Bolie. We had to have magic right then.
No. Oh, no.
Had to, Bolie. Nothing left for us then. Had to make a wish.
Crazy kid. Don't you know there ain't no magic?
Bolie, you're hurting me.
There ain't no magic or wishing or nothing like that. You're too big to believe in fairy tales.
If you wish hard enough, Bolie, it'll come true. If you wish hard enough and then believe it, it'll stay that way.
Somebody's gotta knock it out of you, don't they? Somebody gotta take you by the hair and rub your face in the world and give you a taste and smell of the way things are, don't they?
Stop!
Listen, boy, I've been wishing all my life. You understand, Henry? You understand? I got a gut ache from wishing, and all I got to show for it is a face full of scars and a head full of memories of all the hurt and all the misery I've had to eat with and sleep with my whole miserable life. Oh, you crazy kid.
I'm not.
Crazy kid. You telling me you wished me into a knockout? You telling me it was magic that they got me off my back? Now, listen, boy, there ain't no magic, huh? No magic, Henry. I had that fight coming and going. I had it in my pocket, man. I was the #1 out there, and there ain't no such thing as magic.
Bolie, if you believe, understand? You've gotta believe. If you don't believe, Bolie, it won't be true. That's the way magic works, Bolie. You gotta believe. Please, please believe.
little nutcase. That's what you are. How come I got mixed up with you? Ain't I got enough trouble without getting mixed up with some dopey kid that... Oh, God, sorry, Henry. Henry, come here. Henry, look at me. I can't believe. I'm too old and I'm too hurt to believe. I can't, boy, I just can't. Henry, there ain't no such thing as magic. God help us both. I wish there were.
Bolie, you got to believe.
I can't.
You got to. Bolie, you gotta believe. Or else...
I told you. I can't.
Then if you can't, Bolie, if you can't...
8, 9, 10, he's off!
Come on, Jackson. I'll help you up.
Oh, what happened?
The kid got in a lucky punch. Don't worry about it. Don't mean nothing.
You should have stayed in bed, Bolie.
How come you didn't use your jab and you're right?
I broke my hand, that's why.
He do that to you?
No, I did it to myself. It was an accident.
Oh, man, Bolie, are you kidding me?
You ought to pack it in, Bolie. Get yourself a real job.
Excuse me, I gotta go in.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I was afraid you got hurt.
Me? No, I'm too tough for that.
You sure? Let me see. Oh, Bolie, that's a bad cut right there. And those bruises? Let me clean it up for you.
Maybe later. Where's Henry?
He's in bed, Bolie. I have to tell you, that's a sad little boy in there.
Can I see him?
Sure, I expect he's waiting for you. Bolie?
Yeah?
I'm real sorry.
I know you are, Francis. Me too. Henry? You're not talking to me?
Sure I am.
I pulled a rock, Henry. Threw a punch before I should have. Hit the wall. See, I busted my knuckles. And I went in with half my artillery gone.
You still look like a tiger. You look like a real tiger. I was proud of you. I was real proud.
That's good. I better go now. Night, Henry.
Bolie?
You go to sleep. Tomorrow we'll go to the hockey game and we'll get some hot dogs in the park. Just you and me.
Sure thing, Bolie. That'll be great. And Bolie, I ain't gonna make no more wishes. I'm too old for wishes. There ain't no such thing as magic. Is there?
No, I guess not, Henry. Or maybe there is magic. Maybe there's wishes, too. I don't know. I guess the trouble is, there's just not enough people around to believe. Hey. Good night, boy.
Good night, Bolie.
Mr. Bolie Jackson, who shares the most common ailment of all men, the strange and perverse disinclination to believe in a miracle, the kind of miracle to come from the mind of a little boy, and now perhaps only to be found in the Twilight Zone.
We'll be back to the Twilight Zone after these brief messages.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
The Big Tall Wish, starring Blair Underwood with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Maestro Harrell, Cheryl Lynn Bruce, Richard Hensel, Doug James, Turk Muller, Rich Komanek, Rick Peoples, Linda Ryder, Peter DeVito, Carl Amari, Vince Amari, and Roger Wolski. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Don Longo, Terry Jennings, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Looks like a storm's coming in.
A storm? Did you say a storm? Don't you mean another storm? Like the one we had yesterday, and the day before, and last week, and all month?
I'm sorry, Marie.
Sorry? Like you were yesterday, and last month, and all year, and the whole 20 years we've lived on this freezing, nothing little island?
I can't help it, Marie. I wish I could do my research somewhere else, but this place, this place, it's so special.
Special? Yeah, that's a word you could use for it. I mean, there are no trees, no TV, no stores except that little grocery store next to that shack they call a restaurant. Yes, this is really a special place.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know it'd take so long. I just didn't know. I wouldn't figure it out until now.
Wait a minute. Figure it out? Now? You're done? I mean, are we really done here?
Oh, I think so.
What exactly did you figure out? I mean, will it make us any money? Will you be famous? A Nobel Prize, maybe? Or a research grant?
No one can know what I've discovered, Marie. It's just too dangerous.
Oh, that is just great. I spent 20 years shivering in that stone shack you call our home, waiting for you to make your big discovery, and now you can't tell anyone about it? I think you can tell me.
There's a large granite outcrop that underlies this small island. The magnetic field beneath it has created this very unique place where remarkable things happen in this particular spot. It's the only spot on Earth where it occurs. That's why this place, it's so special. A lot of physicists and geologists have theories about it, and I found it.
What particular spot are we talking about? You mean that little sheet of rock that you point instruments at all day, every day?
In 1908 in Siberia, there was an explosion. It was equal to a small nuclear bomb. Most people assumed it was an asteroid or a comet, but a few proposed that it was a collision with a rift in the space-time continuum. Another dimension traveling through space that intersected with the Earth and created a terrifying explosion.
You want to blow up this island?
The rift in this location is shifted somehow so it doesn't explode. I mean, I've been able to observe it occur 6 times over the 20 years we've been here, and I finally figured out how to trigger the shift. That small rocky shelf is a door to the infinite number of parallel universes.
I should have listened to my father. He said you were a flake and I would never be happy. I'm going back into the house. Hey, Benny, come here, Benny. And then I'm leaving you.
Wait. Let me show you, please. At least watch. I mean, you've waited 20 years. Don't you want to see what this is all about? I developed a handheld device that aligns the particles of the matter that fill that space a certain way. When I activate it, a shift occurs, a shift in dimensions. Now, just stand back from the rock shelf.
I don't like this.
It's not that dramatic, really. You see that small plant growing in the crack of that rock?
That's a weed, Matt.
Well, whatever. Now, just watch this. Huh? What do you think?
The weed's gone.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, the guys at the hardware store will sell 1 million of them. Well, maybe 47 to the other people on this island who want to zap their weeds with your gizmo.
Marie, it's not just the weed that's gone. It's everything that occupied that space. I mean, look again at that area. Notice how the raindrops and the spray from the ocean are just now wetting that circle of rock. That entire area of about 10 meters was exchanged with the matter that occupied that space in a parallel universe. Our weed and all the rock and the rainwater are now occupying that space in another dimension. And now, this matter is here to replace it. Look, I'll show you again. Sometimes the swap is a little more dramatic. It just seems that in many parallel universes, the same sort of things happen. What do you think?
Wow. You made the skeleton of a dead, rotting fish appear.
In this dimension, at least up to a few seconds ago, that fish was alive and still swimming in the sea. In a parallel dimension, it was dead. Now it's here, and the fish that was in this dimension. The same fish is now alive in a parallel universe.
Wait, you're telling me that fish isn't dead?
But it is now, I mean, in this universe. But in the other universe, I just shifted from it's alive and frolicking.
Are we alive and frolicking in another universe?
There's no way of knowing. Although it's quite possible that we are. Only things could be different in small ways or extremely dramatic ways. The possibilities are infinite, which would indicate the potential for significant change.
So, if I stood on that spot, would I disappear?
Marie, yeah, well, that's not a good idea.
Or would the Marie from the other universe show up? Oh, good God. The thought of an infinite number of copies of myself living on this island is horrifying.
It wouldn't be a good idea to stand on that spot. I mean, there's no coming back. I mean, I can shift space and cause the rift to occur, but I can't bring anyone back. It just seems to be a continual exchange of other possibilities.
I want to try.
Try what?
I want to stand on that rock, Matt, and you send me away. Maybe things will be different.
Marie, you can't. It's irreversible. There's no guarantee you'll even survive the shift.
The weed survived. You brought it from somewhere else and sent it somewhere else. You have to do this for me.
But you're not really changing anything. You're just exchanging it for something else. If you or I were to shift to another dimension, our counterparts would suddenly find themselves in this dimension. I mean, things could be the same or very different for them. There's no way of knowing.
But who's to say we're not having this exact same conversation somewhere else right now? If there are infinite numbers of us somewhere, there's a Marie who's making the trip, and I'm the Marie who's still stuck on this island. Give me that thing. How do you work it?
No, please.
Let go of the gizmo. I'm going.
No, let's talk about this. You don't understand the consequences.
Any consequence is better than this.
Please, stop. No, let go. Benny, no. Come back here. Get away from that dead fish.
Stay there, Benny. You're coming with me. Now, give me the...
No!
Oh, my God. Where's the dog? Matt, where'd the dog go?
He's gone.
Gone where? Benny, come back here.
I don't know. I don't know. I told you. I can't control where anything goes. It just changes places.
So how come another version of the dog didn't appear?
I don't know.
I want my dog back. Benny, where did you go? What did you do with my dog? Give me that thing. I'm going after him.
Marie, wait. I'll go with you.
I want him back. I want him back.
Meet Marie Thompson, the wife of a physicist who spends his time studying infinite worlds, except the one that he shares with a woman. Her patience is worn thin by the constant erosion of wind, water, and the time she has spent on a cold and lonely island. All she wants is what life has never given her, a chance to be someone else, and somewhere else, regardless of the cost. It's a cost without a price tag, and it's on sale for a limited time from that purveyor of lost hope and endless dreams called the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Another Place in Time, starring Malcolm McDowell with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Have some tea. You're cold and wet. I'm sorry about the dog, Marie. You shouldn't have grabbed the device. We can get another dog. I mean, people do that all the time, don't they?
I'm leaving you. I'm not staying here.
Look, I don't blame you. I'll go into town and arrange the ferry, assuming there is a ferry. We're in another place in time now, Marie. Things might not be like they were. We might not even have a dog.
I'm not leaving until I find Benny.
Marie, where are you going?
I'm going to find my Benny. If he's on the island, I'm going to find him.
Mail call! Sorry, Marie, I didn't see you.
It's okay.
Well, you're not going out in that gale, are you? It's really starting to storm out there.
I have to find something.
Hello, Matt. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, everything's fine, Jim.
You probably should call Marie back. It's really starting to blow out there.
Yeah, well, good idea. Jim, let me ask you something. Have you seen a dog?
Oh, you mean Benny?
You know Benny?
Well, yeah.
Oh, have you seen him?
No. Well, I figured he'd be inside here with you folks.
Marie, you found him.
Yeah. He was running across the meadow. I called him, and he came running. He knows me. He actually knows me.
Well, that's great, Marie. I can't explain it, but that's great.
Oh, Benny. Oh, look, Matt. Remember when that wolf bit his ear and tore it up? It's all better.
Wolves?
Yeah. Benny got cornered by a wolf and got a bit of a fright a while back. His ear was almost torn off, but it looks like it healed real well.
Matt, I've lived on this island for 62 years. I've never heard anyone talk about seeing a wolf.
Really? Well, that's great. Did you hear that, Benny? No more wolves to worry about.
It probably wasn't a wolf. Must have been another dog or something.
Yeah, I guess. Although I was always under the impression Benny was the only dog on the island. Well, look, you folks take care of yourselves.
Well, we'll see you later, huh?
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Such a good dog. Good dog.
You know, we should probably do more listening than talking until we get used to what's going on in this dimension.
It worked, didn't it? I mean, it really worked. This is the best news I've had in a long time. You have fun here on your little island. You do whatever you want. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I know. I'll get into town when the storm calms down and arrange the ferry to the mainland.
Ferry? Hell with the ferry. Benny and I are going to take another little trip with your gizmo. His ear is all better, but look at this stone shack. Look, Matt, nice job on the dog's ear. Now let's keep this thing going. It's progress. You are aware of the word progress, aren't you?
I'll set you up on the ferry, and we can pack you up whenever you want.
Pack? What would I pack? Look at this collection of junk. I don't want a thing from this rock hut. It's all yours. Now get the gizmo and get me and Benny out of here.
Well, I'm going with you.
Oh, really? What's the problem? You looking for something better for yourself?
Marie, I have to go with you. If you shift into a new dimension and it's a terrible place, you'll be trapped. The interface, the device, the gizmo, it's not easy to operate, but oh God, this is all wrong.
Is that so, Mr. Wright? Well, you don't have to go if you don't want, does he, Benny?
Marie, this isn't fair to either of us. I mean, not us here, but the Matt and Marie living in another dimension. I mean, when we shift to another dimension, we change places with them. There are versions of ourselves suddenly thrust into a different place and time that we wouldn't necessarily understand.
Now let's get going.
Now? You want to go now? In this storm?
Well, why don't you pick us a day with nice weather?
I can't pick anything. It just happens.
I've been waiting my entire adult life for this, and I'm not stopping now. Ready when you are, Matt. You are going to join us on this little rock stage, aren't you? Matt! What are you waiting for? Get over here and let's get out of this storm! Grab hold of the dog and just do it!
Fine, but we can't keep doing this, you know.
Oh my! Nicely done, Matt. 5 sunny days a year on this island, and you found a perfect one.
This isn't about the weather. Marie, go slow. Ask questions, or better yet, just listen a bit.
Listen? Okay, I'm listening. Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me. Matt. Oh, Matt, not good. Not good at all. Glad you're here. We've got to go.
What's the matter? What do you see?
Hello? Are we listening? It's a baby crying. You know, maybe you're not so good at this shifting thing after all. I mean, it's coming from our house. Our same crummy little rock house, and now there's a baby inside of it. I told you long ago, no kids.
Marie, that baby's parents, they're us. A version of us from this dimension who have suddenly found themselves in the place and time we just came from, only without their baby. I mean, think what we've done. That baby's parents are back in that storm we just left without their child. Do you realize what we're doing to people, ourselves? In an instant, they're in another place and their child is gone forever. Another version of ourselves will show up here. And what are they going to think?
Oh, get over it. We're doing it to ourselves. No one's getting hurt except us, so what's the problem? Matt, grab the dog and set that thing, however you do it.
This isn't right.
Matt, shut up and get us out of here. perfect. What happened to the sun?
God, this has to stop.
Okay. Let's go take the break that you wanted. There's the shack waiting for us. Come on, Benny.
All right, Marie, this is it. This is the last shift we make.
Oh, really? Oh, no. This is the worst. Look at this place. It's a shambles.
It looks abandoned. No one's lived here for some time.
You mean we haven't lived here for some time? Well, what do you know? Somewhere there's a version of us that finally came to their senses and got off this island.
I guess so. I wonder where we went.
Oh, please, please, make it London, Paris, anywhere but here.
I don't think there's anything to eat here. I found a tin of tea. Let me get a little fire started and we'll see if we can improvise a place to sleep.
We're sleeping here?
We're staying here, at least I am. You said you were leaving and I'm not stopping you. The wood-burning stove still looks pretty good. It'll be warmer in a minute.
How long do you think we've been gone from here?
I'd say a couple of years, maybe more. Hard to tell.
So if you're staying here, it's going to really confuse a lot of people if I show up in London and you're not around.
If that's all you care about. Well, that fire's going good. We'll at least be warm. Now I'm gonna see if I can find some water to make some of this tea.
I'll be here, unfortunately.
Matt! Is that you?
Hello? Yes. Hello there, Jim.
You know, I never thought I'd see you here again. Especially after what happened.
Yeah, right. Well, we thought we'd come back, for a visit.
We? You're not here with Marie, are you?
Marie? No. The dog. I came back with the dog.
So, do you visit Marie at all?
Yeah, I visit her, yeah. I saw her not too long ago.
Do they still have her in solitary confinement, or have they let her into the general prison population?
Prison?
What's that?
Yeah, she's still in prison.
I'm surprised you visit her at all. I mean, any mother who would kill her own baby. But then, well, she obviously needed psychiatric care. Look, I'm sorry to even bring it up. I just didn't figure you'd ever want to come back to this place after what happened here.
I guess I just wanted to get some closure.
Looks like you've got a fire going in your old house.
I'm kind of cold. I'll come into town and see you tomorrow, okay?
Sure. You take care of yourself.
Find your water?
Marie, we have to get out of here now.
Well, listen to you, Mr. I'm not leaving. Just when it's starting to get warm in here, you want to go back out in the rain?
Marie, you're supposed to be in prison. In this universe, in this place and time, you killed a baby and are in prison. Marie, how could you?
You've got to be kidding me. I didn't do it. It was someone else.
We're leaving right now. We have to find a different dimension. Grab the dog and let's go. I never should have listened to you. We have to find a dimension when we're not in jail, where an innocent baby won't be in danger. And then, this is it. It's over.
Over for you, maybe, but not for me.
Don't you get it? This is why no one can know about this. What if everyone decided to do what you're doing? You can't go shopping for the perfect life someone else worked so hard to achieve.
Perfect life? Is that what you call the life we were living? Now activate that thing.
This has to end.
You get it right next time and it'll end. Ah, that's better. You're getting good at this. At least the weather part. Wait. Damn it, Matt! Now you've done it. I can't believe this! Damn you, Matt. Where's the dog?
I thought, Well, I thought you had him.
We have to go back and get the dog.
We can't go back. I've told you. There are infinite possibilities. We'll never find the same dimension. Only different ones.
Then you're just going to have to find us a dimension where I have my dog again. But look. Look at our house. It's enormous. It almost looks like a small castle. Let's go see it. Maybe the dog's in there. Benny? Are you here, boy?
Is he here?
I don't know, but... Hey, congratulations. The house is amazing. I never thought stone walls could look so good. Matt, we must be rich. Maybe you did sell your invention.
Marie, this stops here. I'm going to destroy the device.
Why? Don't you get it? Haven't you been paying attention to your own words? If everything in all of these dimensions are so much the same, who's to say there aren't other versions of you using your little gizmo to do exactly what we're doing? The only thing is, we're going to be without one, because you got a little problem. Here we finally get to a place where things are like I want them to be, and poof! We're gone because we traded places with another version of me and you because they have the gizmo and we don't.
I can only hope that if I make this decision now, there are other versions of me in other dimensions making the same decision.
Fine. Destroy the stupid thing, but not until I have my dog back. You've taken everything away from me with your little lifetime of research. I finally got the house right, and now I want my dog.
You should hide. For all we know, you might still be in jail.
Don't you wish? Fine. I'll hide in one of the rooms. Look at all the rooms. Which one?
Coming! Marie, go now.
I'm going.
Afternoon, Matt. Mail call.
Hello. Hi, Jim. How? Thanks.
Why, Matt, you're not in uniform. That's quite a risk, you know.
Right. My uniform. I spilled something on it, and Marie or someone's cleaning it.
Marie's actually cleaning your uniform? I wouldn't have expected that. At least not with all the servants you have. I mean, well, you know what I mean. Why, hello, Marie.
Jim, it's so nice to see you. I overheard you and Matt talking. Here's your uniform, Matt. I forgot we had another one hanging in the closet.
Yes. Why, thank you, Marie. Good God. What is that on the arm? Is that a swastika?
Yeah, I guess. Yep, that's what it is, all right.
Oh, I can't believe it. A swastika? I mean, this is nuts.
Whoa! Be careful there, Matt. People don't take kindly to any disrespect for the Reich.
Reich?
Look, I'd best be going. You know, I saw your dog running around over by the base. I figured the Commandant might not take kindly to that, so I got your dog tied up outside.
Benny? Matt! He remembers me. It's Benny. It's my Benny, and his ear is all fine, and the weather is fine, and this house is just fine, and I have never been so happy.
Jim, thanks for bringing the dog back. I have to, get into uniform and head over to the base.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow.
You did it. Matt, you did it.
Marie. God, it's a Nazi uniform. It has a swastika on it. Don't you see what this means? It means the Nazis won the war.
Well, maybe they're not bad anymore. It's been a while since the war. I mean, come on. We got it all going here. Give it a few days.
No. Out of the question. This is madness.
Well, just listen to you. You can't wait to give it another go. Just remember to program your little gizmo for perfect house, beautiful weather, nice dog, no babies, and just for you, no Nazis. Oh, and can you make the house a little bigger next time? I mean, why not?
Matt!
What?
Is this a cruel joke? We're right back where we started!
are you going?
I'm going inside.
Well, at least someone had a fire going. But as for everything else, still the same.
I'm tired. I want to rest. We're staying.
We're staying? Are you sure? I mean, how do you know there aren't any Nazis here? Plus, we're poor, and the weather is horrible, and I'm living in a hut.
I'm gonna lay down. I'm tired. I'm not going anywhere except to bed.
You do that. You go lay down and dream about your world without Nazis. I still have my dream, and tomorrow we're going to go find it.
I'm resetting the device. Tomorrow I'm pushing the button and throwing the device onto the rock platform and sending it into another dimension. It'll be gone for good, and this game will be done. This is over. Good night.
Good night, Matt. Yeah, you have your good night. I'm gonna sit here and try to pretend I'm living in a castle with a man who's amounted to something. That's okay, Benny. That's okay. Mummy will fix it. You'll see. You see that gizmo sitting on the kitchen table there? That crummy old wooden wobbly kitchen table? That gizmo is going to take us somewhere special tonight, Benny. He's already set it up for us. All we have to do is stand on the rock ledge and press the button. And when we get back to the castle, you'll have your own room. And we'll take long walks in the sun. And Mummy will have a new version of her husband. You watch, Benny. Mummy will make it all better. Are you ready? Shh! Don't wake up, Daddy. We have a big surprise for him. A new Marie just for him. I'll just take our little gizmo here and... Come on. Quiet. Let's go. Benny! Get over here! Mommy's gonna push the button and we're going to the castle! Are you ready? Here we go! Benny! Benny! Come back here! Damn dog!
Hello? Hello there!
Hello, Matt. I decided to go for a little walk.
Oh, it's a nice day for a walk.
And by the way, what a lovely house we have. And a garden.
Well, thank you.
Oh, Benny! 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 Come here, you good dog, you. Now, Benny, is that any way to say hello to Mummy?
Here, heel boy. That's a good dog, Scout.
Scout? His name is Scout? Oh, that won't do at all. He's going to have to get used to Benny.
Oh, I'm sorry, but, do I know you?
Look, I know you're mad. I have been a bit of a chore for the last day or two. Or was it 3? Heck, I don't even know if we're supposed to call them days. I mean, what are they anyway?
Excuse me, but, what are you talking about?
Well, I guess it's my turn to do all the explaining.
Matt?
We're over here. I'm talking to someone.
Oh, Matt. Who is that in my garden?
That's my wife, Angela.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
It's Marie, Matt. Ring a bell?
Marie who?
Marie White Thompson? Your wife? We met in high school, went to college together, and got married right before we moved to this, or at least a version of this island.
Well, I only knew one Marie in high school, but we didn't go to college together.
Yes, we did. Matt, it's me, Marie. Remember? Your high school sweetheart.
What are you, an identity thief?
So you remember?
Well, the last thing I remember about Marie was her wake and her funeral. I just met her in high school. 3 days later, she was hit by a car and killed.
What do you mean she was killed?
Look, if you stole her identity, I'm calling the police.
I'm not dead, you idiot!
Hey, I don't know what you're trying to pull here.
Matt?
Hi, Angela. Look, this woman says she's someone I knew in high school who's dead.
Oh.
Angela. That's your name? Angela? So she's the best you could do? Hey, nice garden, Angela, but I've got news for you. He's no find.
Matt, let's go back to the house,
Oh, that's great. Matt, you can't get anything right even when you're not here. Benny, stop it!
Whoever you are, I'm calling the police.
Go ahead and call the police, you moron. I'm getting out of here. And goodbye, Miss Perfect Little Gardener Wife. Benny, get over here. Oh, forget it, dog. Stay here with these lovebirds. I'll find a new version of you in the next dimension.
I think she's crazy.
Crazy? Watch this, sweetheart. Matt, get over here!
Matt, don't go near her. She's not acting right.
Right's not the word for it.
Matt! You programmed this thing before you went to bed. What did you do? I can't get it to work.
Angela, go back to the house, call the constables. She sounds dangerous.
Would you get over here and fix this thing? It's every version of you an idiot! You can't leave me here! This isn't how it's supposed to be! Things were supposed to be better! I can't get the thing to work!
I don't know where she came from. I saw Matt talking to someone and went out to say hello, and she just started talking and acting very strange. Do you think she's crazy?
There's nothing she was saying or doing that any sane person would do. We got her on a boat to Liverpool. I'm pretty sure they'll commit her. I don't think you have to worry about her anymore. You folks have a good day.
I feel so sorry for that woman. Did she say she knew you?
Yes, well, used the name of a girl I met briefly in high school, but she's long dead. Funny thing, though, for a split second, I thought she actually kind of looked like her. Older, but just a slight resemblance. Until she started acting nuts, and I just wanted to get away.
She sure held on to the rock.
Oh, that's the other thing. She kept saying stuff about about another dimension and parallel universes or what, I don't know.
That sounds like how you used to talk when we first got here.
Yes, but there's nothing to it. I've been all over this island and all the theories about it aren't true. But I never did study the shoreline.
Maybe it's worth a look.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get the old instruments out tomorrow and point them at that rock.
And I'll paint a picture of you holding this.
What's that?
It's that thing she was holding. She called it a gizmo. I meant to give it to the constable. I'll give it to him tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's actually a very sophisticated little device. Maybe I'll take it apart first. All the police are going to do with this is put it in a box and then probably sell it at an auction.
Do you think it's worth something? I mean, should we offer to pay for it?
Technically, it's her property. We should give it back to her, but I want to study it a bit first. She won't need it where she's going. Oh, hello. Here looks like another storm coming.
That's no surprise. Let's get inside.
Yeah, good idea. And then maybe tomorrow we'll see what that rock and this gizmo is all about.